Hi guys, I'm going to make my first tutorial video in my new tutorial series that I decided I'm going to do. This one I'm making under a request from somebody. Figured instead of finding one somebody else made, I'll do one with my own products. And since this is a foundation how-to video, it starts from the first thing you do, and I'll continue on to the rest of the things you would do when you put full face of makeup on. So, before you put on foundation, you should prep your face first. So you should wash your face to get all the gunk out. I use the Illuminate Clear face wash from Younique. Clear is for more oily skin. We also have Clean for drier skin, also sensitive skin. Actually, after that, I use the rose water as a toner. So I don't buy any toners anymore, and it smells so much better than actual toners. And then I will do 1 drop of Uplift Eye Serum mixed with, I do 2 smallish pumps of the Divine Face Moisturizer. They don't make it in this anymore, and I actually used it up today. It now comes in a bottle similar to the face and eye primer, which I would use next after a couple minutes of all that soaking in. Before you go from rose water to moisturizing, you want to let it dry. Same with moisturizer, you want it to sink in. So I applied this next. You should always let your primer sit for 5 to 10 minutes so it can dry, and it's gonna get you'll feel kind of a tacky, like slightly sticky, but not feeling on your face. So that's how you know that the foundation is gonna stick. So there's a couple ways you can apply foundation, and it's all gonna depend on the type of foundation that you're using. So I have a couple selection of tools here. This is the True Foundation brush. It's kind of like precision. A concealer brush is a similar thing but smaller. So you can use this with probably any type of foundation, honestly. Maybe not powder as well. If you want to apply powder all over your face, this powder puff brush is for that. It does it really quick. It's a big surface area. But you can also use the blusher brush, and it helps you be more, I guess, precise with the placement of your product. What I use for the most part is the blending buds. You actually get 2 in a pack. One is smaller and it's pink. I just use this one, it works fine. The smaller one is supposed to be for around your nose and for your eyes, but I'll just use the point of this when I do that. So the type of foundation that I have is the Touch cream foundation. We also have powder, comes in a similar form as this, and then there's the BB cream and the liquid foundation that has a powder finish. So when using blending buds, you can use them dry, but I always use them wet. I put it under the faucet, wring it out a little bit, because it helps. It's a sponge, so it keeps it from absorbing all your makeup. You want it to go on your face. You don't want half your bottle to be absorbed into this, and then you wash down the drain after. So it comes with this sponge, but this works so much better. Basically, what you're going to do with the blending bud is, with this, I usually just kind of swirl it in there. And if you were using a liquid foundation, I always put a couple drops or a small squirt on my hand here. And you would go with the brush or with the blending bud and just kind of dab it on. So where you're going to apply it first is right around here, on your cheeks, right here, and on your chin. So basically your T-zone, that's going to be where you need the coverage the most. And basically, you can already see, apply it there and then blend outward. And it's going to mostly concentrate on the first place that you put it on your face. That's where you're going to put it where you need it most. So as you blend out, less makeup is being placed, and that's what you want. You don't want a harsh line at the edge of your face so that people can see that you're wearing foundation. So my cheeks are kind of pink, as you saw, so I put a lot there. You can put a little bit more on your nose if there's color or freckles that you want to cover up there. And on my chin, I always concentrate right there. That's where I have acne scars. So you're blending it out, and then when you get to your chin, you're going to blend it down at least to here, so that people don't see just a line here. But I always add a little bit more and blend it into my actual neck. Blend that in well. I add it right here, and I just kind of go up and out. And that's when you can go back and see wherever you didn't get any in, you want to blend it in, make sure it looks even. And then you can use a little point if you're using the blending mode, go back around any spot you might have missed around your nose, your eyes. I usually don't put foundation on my eyelids just because I'm going to wear makeup there. But if you're not, it's probably a good idea to put some on your eyes as well, just so that it all matches. So that's really it. It's the same technique, but they're using a foundation brush or a powder brush. You're just going to apply it there, blend out. So if you have extra oily skin or you want the powder finish, you can follow up with powder, and I do that every day. I use either this brush or this brush. This is good when you use your whole face, but I like to use this brush to follow up with powder. This was powder. I would get some on there. You want to make sure you don't have too much, so I always go back. You can either tap it off, or I always dab it off in the lid. And then I always apply it here, 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 and here, the places you started putting the foundation, because that's the oiliest part. Blend it in, so that any oil that's there is kind of absorbed by the powder. If you put it in places that are too dry, you can see it where the dry skin is. You'll be able to see the powder better, and it's going to look kind of gross. If you put it all over your face, honestly, you can do the same technique, start in these places, just blend it out, so that way you don't have random deposits in weird places on your face. So that's really it. Super easy. If you have any questions, just message me or please comment below. My website, as always, is www.beautybyemily.com. 2 Y's in beauty. Have a good day, guys.